Hey everyone, this is Rachel and welcome to another scrapbooking process video. If you hang out until after the video is through, there are always detailed shots of my current layout. Let's get going! Hey everyone, in today's layout I'm going to be using a kit I bought from the Wild Hare Kit Club back in March 2018. March or February, I don't remember. Anyway, the whole point is this is a petite kit that I then added so much of my own stash to, it ended up being hard for me to work with. The stuff from the kit is great. This is one of those times where I added way too much to a kit to make it usable for me. So I'm going to try to get it down. Once I am through with the photos, I think I have 2 or 3 sets of photos in here to work on. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm working on this layout at a crop. That's why I'm making these intro portions before I go, just so that way once I start moving into fast forward, I can just start on the layout and I don't have to explain all of this to you while I'm fast forward. So as I was saying, once I work through these photos, I am just going to go ahead and dismantle this kit. It's not necessarily bringing me all that much joy anymore, so I think I should just be done with it. All right, folks, that is it for the intro. Sorry to natter on, but let's get going. Okay, so for this one, we're actually joining me in process. I'd started to place some things and realized, oh, never hit record. So I have this Pink Fresh Studio, and I want to say it's from Let the Heart Decide. So 2017, I think, is when that came out. And that is one I had been saving to use as a background because I really like it. So what I'm going to do is go through the scraps I have left and work with stuff in the greens and the blue family and keep it fairly monochromatic. So that striped paper, that's actually from Photoplay paper. The background paper, that was from my kit. The Photoplay paper is one I chose to add to it from my stash. And then that black and white one, that's also from Pink Fresh Studio. Once again, that was from my kit. So I'm using the shelf style design to have my 2 4x6 photos. When I've got a 4x6 photo um, in alternating views, one landscape or one horizontal, I only do one of 2 things. I either make a grid design or I do what I'm going to do here, and that is slightly overlap the photos. I find those are the 2 best ways to go ahead and have the opposing up and sideways or up and down, vertical or horizontal, still look good versus them looking like they're. You look at it and you go, your eyes say there's something wrong here. Your eye doesn't know what it is. It pulls from having it be cohesive. So I find that either overlapping the 2 photos or, as I said, making a grid design really works the best to make your eyes happy and looking at something. So these 2 photos are of my nephew having his photo taken by the Photopass people. This was our first time going since the inception of Photopass for this particular trip. This was 2007. I don't know when they started Photopass at Disney World, but this was the first time we had experienced it, and they were really good with my nephew. That the photo over on the right-hand side, that was probably our second or third day experience. We had some magic shot stuff, and they really worked to bring my nephew not to be. Even if it was like early in the morning or he'd been there all day, they worked to get the smiles there, which was really nice. So I'm going through the die cut pack from Let Your Heart Decide. That's from Pink Fresh Studio, and this was in my kit. And I'm just picking out some things. I've got those succulents, which I guess don't really make sense, but we were there during the flower and garden show, so in my brain it makes sense. And a lot of the times, all it has to do is make sense in my brain for me to be happy with using it. I think I was showing someone something. Sorry. So, as I said, I'm working with the die cuts from Let Your Heart Decide and also the puffy stickers from Let Your Heart Decide. This is a mainly Pink Fresh Studio layout. I mentioned in my introduction, I don't have a ton left of this layout, but
I'm sorry, I don't have a ton left of this kit. I had a lot more what was left in from my stash, but I actually ended up using the majority of the stuff originally in the kit. So I have put my title down, which is Photopass Fun. Fun was from my stash. That was the Together glitter font. And then Photopass came from the Paige Evans mini foam thickers in navy. And now I'm adding some gold enamel dots, and I was going to add some Heidi Swap colors. Wow. Heidi Swap Color Shine in Navy when I realized, yes, you do in fact need to do your journaling, and you should do that before you put the color shine down because that will then be annoying. So, as I said, I'm just writing about how good the Photopass photographers were with my nephew. And I know not all of them are awesome, some are better than others, but in this case, we had some really good luck. And I am going to finish off this layout with some Heidi Swab Color Shine in navy, finally. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. Bye, everyone.